Dear students, welcome to the module Construction Technology and Services. I'm here explaining about the various types of lectures which we are going to go through in this module. Here it is a PPT disclaimer. You can understand from this write-up that the PPT disclaimer explains that PPTs are only for the faculty explanation purpose during the class. Do not miss out the important points, and we are not recommending students to use this as references, and do not use this information in the lecture notes, as these are only bulletin points which help faculty to explain during the class. So here in the first topic we are going to discuss about construction versus manufacturing industry. For example, if you go through a construction industry, construction projects are large in size. Projects are done on site. Okay, you are already having a small idea what is a construction industry and all. Let us discuss more about this in the classroom. Construction industry, construction projects are large in size. Projects are done on site. Projects are unique. Organizations change from project to project. Uncertainty in project cost and duration involves high risk. So these are the various types of construction industry, various aspects of a construction industry. Now coming to manufacturing industry, projects are done inside a factory or manufacturing plant. Manufacturing industry involves effect from labor. Automated machines are used to manufacturing any product. Involves mass production involves mass production of product with well-defined culture. Management has good quality. More innovative technology is used. This is about manufacturing industry. So please look into this. You will be having a quiz after this video, so you must be able to answer that quiz. So construction project characteristics. So there are some construction project characteristics. Those are: construction projects are temporary. Construction projects are unique. They have specific target within the time. They have to maintain a respective quality. They have some owner requirements, and it is not a routine work. And it consumes human and non-human resources like machines, laborers, workers, employers, engineers, so many different types of human and non-human resources. So every project have most three important things: cost, time, and risk. Okay, this video is only a brief video. I'm not going to explain everything in this video. We are just going it as a preview to your class. So when you come to the class, you will be able to know more about these topics. So we will have a lot of activities and we are going to discuss in detail. So there are different types of construction project. The first type of construction project is a residential building. So you know that residential building is like where we live generally. So various types of residential buildings are apartments, villas, low-rise buildings, and high-rise buildings. Non-residential buildings. So non-residential buildings are which are not used for residence purpose. They are commercial purpose, like banks, hospitals, warehouses, service stations, shopping centers, various types of commercial purposes. And non-residential buildings can also be an industrial building. So industrial buildings like factories, power plants, petrochemical plants, like where industry activities like manufacturing activities takes place. So non-buildings are also called as I told you, commercial and industrial buildings. So we are going to do some activities from this slides. You can able to observe these activities. These photos, we will be having an activity to identify which type of building it is. So during watching the video itself, you can just correlate with the previous slides and identify which are residential buildings, which are non-residential buildings, which are commercial buildings, which are industrial buildings. Like that you can have your own understanding. So the important topic in this module is low-rise building. So low-rise building usually have 1 to 6 stories. Low-rise buildings usually have 1 to 6 stories, and usually in the form of houses, villa, and small apartment. So these are generally called as low-rise buildings. Then a low-rise building has 1 to 6 stories. So this is how you can separate Low-rise building have 1 to 6 stories. Mid-rise buildings have 7 to 12 stories. High-rise buildings has 13 stories and above. So what is the purpose of a low-rise building? So provide quality living and more privacy for residents. So the low-rise buildings are built with low cost and more living space, offer more area with less maintenance and negotiable of rent, gives more safety, protects from extremes of the environment and more safety aspects. So these are all included into a low-rise house. So coming to construction projects, there are various types of stakeholders in the construction project. You can see here one type of stakeholder is a designer, supplier, owner, as well as contractor. So here you can see various types of stakeholders are here in the project. There are various types of stakeholders in the project. So here you can see there are some project participants who are generally called as owner. I will explain one by one. So owner is a person who own the property and who own the project. So the duties of a client, so who execute the work, who timely payment of the contractor on time. So the next person is a design procedure. Then you can see there are the design professional also knows as an architect or an engineer or a smart individual. So his main objectives is to satisfy the owner dreams. So he acts as the communicator between the owner and the contractor. So represent the owner and cooperates with other designer. So resolves the dispute in construction site. So I will be taking up your inputs on this topic during the class, so we can have more type of discussion in the class itself. Okay, so until now whatever we have covered, I'll just recap it: the design professional, the owner, and the purpose of the low-rise buildings and non-buildings types of construction projects and all. So after this video you will be having a small quiz, so please answer that quiz to assess students' understanding. Thank you.